YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, somebody is out to get Jay-Z and we gotta figure out who, you guys. Nowadays, when people think about Roc Nation, they think about the most evil things being done to music artists and also nasty, shady things being done behind the scenes. And of course, because Jay-Z does own Roc Nation, a lot of people are not fucking with Jay-Z right now. So any little thing about Jay-Z that happens in the media, a lot of people get really worked up about it. And for some people, they take it so personal, it's almost as if Jay-Z did some shit to them or their families. After everybody saw Diddy go down and get locked up for his freak-offs, people automatically turned their attention to Jay-Z. A lot of people said, bruh, it's almost your time. We know you got some skeletons in the closet. That's why when Jay-Z's name came up in the Epstein Files FBI intake form, a lot of people said, gotcha. We finally got him, you guys. Now is the time to attack and really get Jay-Z up out of here. But obviously you can't do it alone. You need people. You need people with big voices, big platforms. People that when they speak, people listen. Now, one person that's been leading this charge is DJ Akademiks. Akademiks has been on Joe Budden and also Charlamagne's head top for refusing to call out Jay-Z or even speak about some of his legal issues. Now, if you guys are not subscribed to my Patreon, please make sure you go subscribe. Yesterday, I told you guys that DJ Akademiks is not letting up on Joe Budden and Charlamagne. He wants them to come out and pretty much admit their bias towards Jay-Z.
I like to be honest with you because I'm not perfect. You know, when it comes to hip-hop stuff, I've gotten mad at other people for this. Even when I talk about Jay-Z, I don't care if, like, Charlamagne loves Jay-Z. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if Joe feels like, oh, Hov is my guy. I don't give a fuck. My thing is I hate when people have obvious biases and they act like it's not obvious that they could do a narrative. Because once you tell me that that's your guy, like, put it like this. Like, respectfully, right? Some people are my guys. Charlamagne does business with motherfucking Roc Nation and Jay-Z. Like, no, not Jay-Z. I mean, Joe is, like, kind of interconnected through I don't know what. They're not going to call him out. You can't go to those guys for the conversation. It's the reason why when the whole thing with Jay-Z and whatever, and everyone, all these media niggas want to say, oh, no, y'all are stupid for believing. I'm like,
that full video is on Patreon. Once again, please make sure you guys go subscribe. The link is going to be down below. Now, Charlamagne has addressed this multiple times. He said over and over, you niggas that don't like Jay-Z, you Drake fans especially, you guys are all trying to push a nasty narrative against Jay-Z for some reason. Not only that, but Charlamagne also said, hey, I know some of you guys are literally getting paid by some bigger companies to push these narratives on Jay-Z.
All of this shit is going to come out and you're going to see who is behind so much of this stuff.
What does that mean?
You'll see. You'll see who's getting paid. You'll see who's paying them. You'll see. All of this shit gonna come out sooner than later.
What does that mean?
Hey,
you gotta give more than that.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't never gotta give more than that. I give more than that when more of that comes out the gift. Okay? Because more of that always comes out the gift. I just all I do is just give you the warnings. Like, boom, watch. And then everybody gonna be sitting back like, oh shit. All of this shit is really targeted all the time.
Are you saying that there might be a system that exists not only within hip hop, but within all forms of media where certain accounts collaborate and target other people by the use of bots and misinformation?
And the crazy thing is, it's not even, I said hip hop, but it's not even just about hip hop anymore because hip hop has so much influence. A lot of it is politically driven. Right? A lot of it is who people think, a lot of it is who people think is on what side, right? And based on what side you're on, you will get targeted by certain individuals to hurt your influence. You'll see. Just remember I said it. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. But that's the crazy thing about stories like this, because everything isn't the same. Like the Epstein files are totally different than somebody calling a goddamn FBI hotline, leaving a fucking anonymous tip. And that's what I said. Those things are clearly distinctive if you choose to go motherfucking read past the headline on Shade Room.
Now, last week on Twitter, funny enough, a couple accounts were actually exposed for being partners of Kalshi. Kalshi is a prediction market company. They've been trying to get into the hip hop scene. So they'll pay your favorite blogger, favorite YouTuber, favorite Twitter personality to actually engage with them and pay them to push certain narratives. Now, not only has DJ Akademiks himself confirmed this,
Tell you how hate campaigns work. I know one was being done on Cardi. During Cardi's last tour, there was people paying to shit on Cardi. They were trying to have me post at Cardi's Complex Con when him and The Weeknd popped up and they did Timeless and previewed, I think maybe Rather Lie. They wanted me to post, they sent me something and it was like the back of the crowd where like 0 people or no people are, or they were by the door where people are walking out and they were like, look, Cardi's playing on stage and people are walking out. Put that out, probably about like 15 grand. I said, bro, Cardi's my friend. I'm not posting that. And I told Cardi this too. Cardi knows this. I told Cardi. I said, Cardi, they wanted me to post this. Also, I like to see where this is coming from. That means there's some other entity that got so much money, not only to promote their own, they got money to try to make someone else who they might be competing with not look good. Cardi's not a media guy like that, but I talked to enough people. I figured out kind of where it was. People do hate campaigns. I got offered one on A$AP Rocky, and I told them no to. Number one, I'm trying to do an interview with him. Do I look like just putting a hate piece? Well, it's kind of factual. It's about his numbers. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, these things happen.
J. Cole's manager, Ebe, also said the same thing as well. He said, yo, I was told during this album that people were paying to run hate campaigns on certain negative narratives around Cole and his album, and some pages were doing it. I actually seen it how they tried to create negative convo. That's just how some people like to move. Now, maybe I'm tripping, you guys, but after you just came out to admit, yo, certain people pay me to push certain narratives on certain artists, and I say yes or no depending on if I fuck with that artist, it's a little bit tough for people to get on board with you when you're trying to come at somebody like Jay-Z. People don't know what narratives you're getting paid to push. You can see why people like Joe Budden and Charlamagne are not eager to dive into this whole anti-Jay-Z campaign. Now, Joe Budden also recently addressed this on his new show, JBP Rewind. He basically said, fuck off. Until you niggas have something substantial about Jay-Z, some actual proof, I'm not joining the fucking bandwagon. Here's what Joe said.
They think we scared of Rock Nation. Like we get our talking points every day from Rock Nation.
I feel like I told somebody recently, if you want to get Jay-Z and y'all got him, I'm down. But you have to have him. Like that's a big fish. It can't be, oh, that's his son. I don't care about that. It can't be, oh, the psychic said in 2036 you're going down. Joe talk. No. You asking me to fuck with really powerful people that I know watch and listen to every word I say. And if not every word, certainly when their name come up. So when you have these people, I'm down.
That's how I feel. Super Bowl shit, I was on his ass. He did some other shit with the school, was on his ass. Got the call too. But I still ain't afraid to be on it. You know what I mean? But like you said, I'm not chasing. And I do that with anybody. You know, I give people the benefit of the doubt. Being up here has taught me that too. You know what I mean? Because everybody has a different position. I'm like, you know, I got to be a little more measured with some of this shit. Because we don't know what's true and what's not. And so much untrue shit comes out. And this platform is too big to jump out the window on some shit.
Now, even though both of these guys, Joe Budden and also Charlamagne, love Jay-Z, I do find it hard to believe that if there's some actual wild shit out there about Jay-Z, something very undeniable, that these guys would not condemn Jay-Z. They just refuse to do it based off something that looks like a witch hunt. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Akademiks constantly calling out Charlamagne and Joe Budden to condemn Jay-Z and also admit their bias towards Jay-Z? What do you guys make of their responses? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.